competition, but a show of intellectual challenge, a show of how erudite we have become in this place. This is not just a debate, but it's going to be a mental contest, a battle to see who is going to out with each other. All right. The topic of our debate today says, is it better to be an introverted student or an extroverted student? By the time we are through with this debate today, you will be the one to decide whether your child should be an introverted student or an extroverted student. Now, at my right hand side are students in the proposing group, and the chief speaker in that group is no other person than Uzodima Paul. Please stand. And the student that is going to support her with other points that will strengthen his argument is no other person than Miss Cherish Abumeke. Alright. So we said there are two sides to every coin. And that is why we have the opposing group. And they are going to vehemently refute and debunk the argument being put forward by this group of students. So on my left hand side is Miss Ella Bright. She is the chief speaker of the opposing side. And we have another student, the very adorable Amanda Okra. So, please have your seat, students, as we are going to make welcome the chief speaker of the proposing side for him to put forward his argument.
Good morning, the moderator, the prophetess, the panel of judges, accurate timekeepers, co-debaters, and level cheaters with my fellow students. My name is Uzodima Paul. I am here to propose a motion that says introverts are more better than extroverts with the following point of mind today. Introvert makes use of their mind more than extroverts. This is why they easily come up with solutions to the problem in the society. Great philosophers like Aristotle, Albert Einstein, as well as a creative writer, Seneca and Machiavelli are all introverts. Extroverts constitute nonsense to the society. They are just like an empty drums who disturb the peace and stability of the community or country. This is why it is better for a student to become an introvert. Thanks.
Oh, those are wonderful points put forward by our chief speaker. Please have your seat. All right. One thing I have taken from what you said is that extroverts are just like empty drums that constitute nuisance. But let's see if that is acceptable by them. Let's see how they are going to bring down that wall you have erected this morning. Let's welcome the chief speaker for the opposition.
Good morning, the moderator, the professors, the accurate timekeeper, the panel of judges, and my teachers and my fellow students.
Good morning.
My name is Ella Bright, and I am here to propose the motion that says that it's better to be an introvert than an extrovert. With the following point of mind. Being an extrovert clearly means that someone is confident, steady, and effective. Extroverts are not like timid introverts who lack confidence and always unsure of what they are capable of doing. This makes them lose opportunity related to the bad hand. Extroverts occupy leading positions and are very outstanding entertainers, like comedians, singers, and also actors. In Nigeria, comedians like A.I. Alababa and etc. and singers like M.I. Tema and also actors like Ikemo and Pepe Deche. These are all introverts and they contribute invariously in helping relieving stress level pains and help in maintaining peaceful and religious peace of mind.
All right, thank you very much. Ella, let's put our hands together for her. Okay, all right. What she said is that without extroverts in our world, people will continue to suffer and die of high blood pressure. That it is only because we have extroverts in our society. That's why people are happy today, despite the level of hardship in our society. Extroverts help us to survive. All right, thank you very much, Miss Ella. Now let's see how Ms. Cherish is going to refute the argument put forward by Ms. Ella. Let's welcome Cherish.
Good morning, moderator, the proprietors, teachers, panel of judges, co-debaters, and my fellow students.
Good morning.
My name is Sheriff Abimeke, and I'm supporting the motion that says it is better to be an introvert rather than an extrovert with the following points of mine. Introvertism is a demonstration of obedience, loyalty, and self-examination. This means that introverts are teachable, valuable, and are eager to make valuable contributions. This means that extroverts are pugnacious and can easily destroy facilities around them. So introverts are eager to make introvert.
All right, thank you very much. I can see you're still ruminating over that. Of course, extrovert can easily get angry, and pugnacious, that means they can just fight anyone that comes around them. Okay, thank you very much, Miss Cherish. Please sit down as we next welcome the last speaker for the opposite side. It's okay.
Good afternoon, Mr. Moderator, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, and my distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
My name is Dr. Stebetuma from Enduring Science School, and I'm here to support the motion which says that extrovertism is better than introvertism. In this viewpoint, extrovertism helps in marketing of goods and services. Extrovertism helps in group learning and teamwork. Extrovertism helps in group learning and teamwork.
All right, thank you very much. We have noted that extrovertism helps students to express themselves freely when they are given group assignments to do. All right, now this is where we are going to. Okay. What I have been signaled to give the chief speakers few seconds to wrap up what they have said this afternoon. So let's hear from the two speakers, both from the proposing and the opposing side, to see how they are going to, try to wrap things up this afternoon. All right, let's welcome the proposing side.
In student conclusion, introvertism demonstrates one knowledge of emotional intelligence, which is the ability of one not to be irreliable on his or her decision or action. Acting accordingly to one impulse may lead to disastrous ends. For example now, a man who gets angry quickly may overreact when once make him angry. But thinking of an introvert may not even think of cursing his offenders, neither even thinking of fighting with them. Thanks.
Okay, all right. He talked about emotional intelligence. That's a very vital ingredient in maintaining a smooth interpersonal relationship, especially those of them that are, working in big organizations. You find colleagues who would, make you angry, intentionally and unintentionally. Okay, but if you have good emotional intelligence, you'll be able to manage people. All right, that's very commendable of you. Now let's welcome the last speaker for today. Of course, in the opposing side, Ms. Ella Bright.
Well, while it is good for an individual to hold himself in, don't you think that this will bring hypocrisy and pretentious living? People will become entities who fearsomely do things that will please those who are richer than them. And also, introverts will always be nursing grudges against someone in his or his heart, and this will end up affecting his health. This is why it's good to be an extrovert and show your mind always.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, dear students, you have indeed, put forward very plausible and believable arguments. Well, I must commend you for exhibiting this level of intellectual maturity. It's not easy for people, students of your age, to stand before the crowd and make presentations like this. I must commend you for the effort. Well, whilst they say that the road to success is always under construction, it is on this note that I am telling you to keep working hard. Of course, I wouldn't want to discourage any group, neither the proposing or the opposing side today, because you have all done well. And I must say, bravo to you all. Thanks for participating in